Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Well 80 Pitch on the campus of the Regional Athletic Complex here in Olympia, Washington, for tonight's opening round match between FC Olympia and Lane United in the USLW League. My name is John McGlamory, alongside my new best friend Jeff with Cartwright Media. He's running the board tonight. Happy anniversary, Brandon Cartwright. You've earned a day off. And we're going to bring you today's action between the Artesians and Lane United. It's going to be a new era here in Olympia for FC Olympia. Lots of players gone, lots of players turned pro. McKenna Martinez playing pro ball in Portugal. Suzuka Yosue playing pro ball in Greece, amongst others. So new faces, but same expectations here in Olympia as they look to extend their unbeaten streak in the regular season to 21 games tonight as they take on Lane United out of Eugene, Oregon. Speaking of Lane United and the USLW, the Northwest Division has gone through quite a bit of change this offseason, with teams leaving and new teams coming in. Lane United now the only team remaining in the great state of Oregon. United PDX is no longer, CFC no longer, and taking their place, some new squads. West Seattle Football Club, the Roadies, the USLW team out of West Seattle, as well as Salmon Bay FC. They are Ballard FC's USLW team, and Bigfoot FC, new additions into the Northwest Division, adding on to the stalwarts, the holdovers, Tacoma Galaxy, Lane United, and of course, FC Olympia. As the players get lined up here, let's introduce the starters to you tonight. First, for FC Olympia, led by new head coach Kellen Green. The starters: Faith Nguyen, goalkeeper, number 1. Number 8, Kylie Wilson at right wing. Number 10, Manon Lebargi, attacking center midfielder. Number 11, Jordan Curran, center midfield. Number 14, Amani Newby, right back. At forward, number 16, Noelle Blaine. Left back, returning player, number 17, Brooklyn Lee. Number 19 at center back, another returning player, Kayla Chapman Haggerty. Number 20, center defensive midfielder, Hayden Colson. And at left wing, number 22, Chelsea Wagner. And rounding out the starting 11 for FC Olympia, number 24, Ginny Lackey, playing forward. And now the starters for Lane United. Number 14, KG Malefo, winger. Number 10, Trinity Morales, center mid. Number 6, Hannah McLean, center mid. Number 21, Julia Martin, outside back. Number 0, Ana Augusto, goalkeeper. Number 27, Laura Kerberg, center back. Number 29, Carolina Jusitita. I even talked to her before the game, and I apologize to the Jusitita family for that. Number 2, center midfield, Lexus Cañete Asato. Number 15 at forward, Peyton Bushelman. And number 22, outside back, Lauren Beecraft. As the players get introduced, let's quickly talk about our next games coming up for the USLW squad. Next, the 25th of May, the squad travels up north to take on Bigfoot FC. And on the 31st, a home game, West Seattle comes down from West Seattle to take on the USLW FC Olympia women here at the Rack. We are going to take a quick break as the introductions continue, the starting lineups announced, national anthem playing, and we'll be right back after this to bring you all the action from the Rack. We'll see you after the break for some USLW action. Welcome back to the rack here in the Pearl of South Sound, Lacey, Washington. John McLamory here bringing you the action. Lana, introduce the officials to you before we get going. And center official tonight, Nicholas Duncan. AR1 is Mason Hull. AR2, Tyler Lipton. And our fourth official tonight, Kyle Greenwald. He is I'm not going to say he's an old stalwart. He's a stalwart. He's been around. He knows his stuff. Good guy. Had a great conversation with him before the game. And agreed with him when we talked about Lane United and the squad that they've brought up today. Lots of work done by head coach Hallie Meadows to recruit, a stronger squad this year to compete. They're the only team left in Oregon. They have a bigger player pool to pull from. And the players that she's put together look to make a stamp on the Northwest Division. As for FC Olympia, new players, but the same expectations. Like I said, Kellen Green, the new head coach, was an assistant last year. Learned from some of the best to have ever coached in the South Sound, and I think she's got the makings of a very special club this year. And we are just about ready to get underway. Players to watch, of course, for FC Olympia, number 24, Ginny Lackey, starting up top out of Bolton, England. Played for Reading Academy over in England. And she is an imposing figure on the field for sure. Also, new goalkeeper, Faith Wen. Big shoes to fill. Shu Oba, of course, Japanese national team keeper. She'll be back, still in school down at Ole Miss. She'll be back up here when she's able. And Faith Wen stepping right up, ready to go. So we are about ready to get underway here from the rack. Olympia wearing the beautiful Taylor Shellfish Pearl Essence jerseys, and Lane United in the, I will say, the red jerseys that they have made very famous over the years, the All Reds. Everybody waiting on the center official to get going. We've got one player here getting some tending to with an earring issue, needing to get that removed before the game starts. So we are going to be underway in just a bit here. A beautiful sunny day, a little cold and windy, but sunny and beautiful, not raining. No threat of rain. It's one of these nice schizophrenic Northwest spring days where everything will change in 10 minutes. Quickly go over the starters one more time. For FC Olympia in goal, number 1, Faith Wen. Right wing, number 8, Kylie Wilson. At attacking center mid, number 10 from Lille, France, Manon Lebarger. Center mid, number 11, Jordan Curran. Number 14, right back, Imani Nubi. Forward, number 16, Noelle Blaine. Left back out of Louisville and Tacoma. Welcome back to the squad, number 17, Brooklyn Lee. Number 19, center back, Kayla Chapman-Haggerty. Welcome back. Center defensive midfield, Hayden Colson, number 20. Number 22, Chelsea Wagner, who had the earring malfunction. She's back on the field now. She plays left wing. And number 24, as mentioned, Ginny Lackey at forward. And away we go. Lane United kicks off. Headed out by Haggerty. Held in. Overlapping run by KG Malefo. Malefo could not get around on it and plays it out. It's going to be a goal kick, first of the game for FC Olympia. And we are underway here at the rack. Quick start out to Chapman-Haggerty. Imani Nubi has it. Played it up forward. Back to Nubi. Haggerty now. A little bit of pressure. Trinity Morales wearing the captain's armband for Lane United tonight. Brooklyn Lee, her first touch. Back to Chapman-Haggerty. Dispossessed was Lebargy, but won back by FC Olympia. That was Noel Blaine who won it back, and now Brooklyn Lee looking to move. Brooklyn Lee, a freshman last year at the University of Louisville, played really solid minutes for the squad last year. Of course, last year FC Olympia went down to Oakland and beat the Oakland Soul in the first round of the USLW playoffs. Lost a heartbreaker to Colorado Storm with a trip to the semifinals on the line. Unable to get it done. And looking to build on that with a long run again. But first things first, got to make the playoffs, and it starts tonight against Lane United. Another good crowd here on the hill at the rack. Well 80 beer tent up and running. Ember Goods Coffee up and running. If you have time, come on down. We'd love to have you. Jordan Curran now with it. She's a returning player as well. When? Out wide. plenty of time. Now out wide to Imani Newby. Lee. Looking for the run of Colson, and that's going to go out. It's going to be a throw coming up for, it's going to be FC Olympia throw. Quickly taken by Chelsea Wagner. Back to Wagner now. Wagner gets past one, and she gets taken down with a jersey pull, and that's going to be a quick yellow card here as we are 8 minutes in, and that yellow card is going to go against number 22, Lauren Beecraft. An early yellow card on the books now for Lane United, and a free kick coming up in a dangerous spot for FC Olympia. So it's going to be Chelsea Wagner taking the kick. Hand goes up. Here comes the in-swinger. It's a good ball right into the middle of the box. Headed on. It's going to go right out of the reach of the on-rushing Le Barger, and it's going to go out for a goal kick, but a good opportunity there. Nice flick-on header by Ginny Lackey, looking for the run that was there just out of reach, and a restart coming up from the touchline now for Lane United. 0-0 the score. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Long outlet pass. Won eventually by Lane United, but it's going to fall to Wagner now. And Wagner with some space to move. Wagner dispossessed nicely. And now here comes Lane United. Brianna Kubley. But a good job by Wagner to hustle back, win it. And FC Olympia now retakes possession. No give up on that play by Chelsea Wagner as she tracked back, wins the ball, and Olympia back on the front foot. Lane United's defense doing a great job of keeping form, not allowing a lot of open runs, and still able to put a little pressure on this back line as they try to work their way out of it. And now another foul, this time again. It's Beecraft. She's got it. No, that's not Beecraft. Excuse me. That is Carolina Giusettita. She's got to be careful because it looked like she grabbed some jersey too. I apologize for the wind. I'm up on a bit of a platform. Every game is a learning experience and trying to figure out the best vantage point. So right now I'm on a step stool. So the wind is hitting me pretty good. Nice turn there. Fighting back into the middle. It's going to be cleared out by Giusettita. And now a corner coming up. This is going to be a problem here this season. I can see it already. We're going to lose every single game ball into the woods at some point, and somebody's going to get hurt going in after it because lots of sticker bushes and all that good stuff. So bear with us here if we have delays looking for soccer balls into the woods. But not this time. In-swinger on the far side. Right in the middle. Headed out by Lane United. Cleared in. Held in. And flicked up and out over the Charo Mexican restaurant goal sign. And out for a goal kick. Speaking of Charo Mexican restaurant, I'd like to thank our sponsors this year. Only Federal Savings, Charo Mexican Restaurant. Forelli's for sponsoring our live stream. Taylor Shellfish, Ember Goods Coffee, Well 80 Artesian Brewing, ThurstonTalk.com, Olympia Orthopedic Associates, headed on by Lackey, held in, cleared out by Lane, and now Malefo plays it out wide. Wagner's going to come back and grab that, and I'll finish my list. Wembley Soccer Shop, Premier Airport Shuttle, KMAS 1030 AM and 103.3 FM. And that ball comes in. It's going to fall into the middle. Shot goes just over the top of the net. It was Jordan Curran with a good ball into the middle. And Manon Lebarger could not get over the top of it, and it's going to sail over the goal into the aforementioned woods in the back of the field, and a restart coming up. See, we're already out of game balls on the back line already, so this is going to be a fun year with this. The other side has a gigantic backstop. This side does not. Oh, good diagonal ball this time, looking for the run of Kaylee Wilson. She could not get there in time as that one goes out of play as well. But you can see what's being done here as FC Olympia really trying to do some looping balls over the top, take advantage of the height that they have and the speed as well. Goal kick coming up now. Headed back, looking for Lackey. Lackey couldn't get there. It's going to be held out by Lane. Pressure coming. Jesutite gets it cleared out, only as far as Newbie, and it's going to be played back to Chapman Haggerty. Flicked on, Wagner with it. Chelsea Wagner back to Lee. Changing direction now to a wide open Chapman Haggerty, and now an even more open Imani Newbie. And she gets around one. Still going is Newbie. Lays it off for Lackey. Overlapping run by Wilson. Step over, gets around. Cross comes in. It's headed up, and it goes over everybody and out into the walking path. And now we've got kids back there throwing balls into the trees. I don't know what's happening. Hopefully the camera's getting all of this because it's comedy gold. So another goal kick coming up for Lane United. A lot of the action now taking place on their end of the field, which is good news if you're an FC Olympia fan. Maybe not so much if you're pulling for Lane United out of Eugene. Malefo dispossessed nicely by Lebarger. Ball was played back to Manon, but could not get it to her, but she's going to come away with it eventually. Now a cross ball finds Wilson, or finds Curran, Curran now. Out wide, it's Kaylee Wilson. Wilson, ball into the middle. Who's it going to fall to? Wagner. Chelsea Wagner back to goal. Pushed back. Has to play it all the way back to Brooklyn Lee. Now everybody but Chapman Haggerty on the Lane United side. Wagner. Left-footed cross, flicked on, held out. Jesutite with the header, and it's going to go out for the second corner of the game, for FC Olympia. It's hard to see the scoreboard from here, but it's looking like 15:33 played here in the first half. Another in-swinger coming up, this time from my side here. High looping ball over everybody. It's going to be cleared out by Kubli. And one back by FC Olympia. Newbie back to Chapman Haggerty. Not much pressure anymore. Now a diagonal ball finds Brooklyn Lee. Another diagonal ball, this time looking for Curran. Curran with it. Still with it, Curran. Plays it into Colson. Colson with a good ball now finds Lee. Lee gets around. Left-footed shot. Curler goes right into the arms of Ana Augusto as she smothers that shot. And it's going to be another save for Augusto. Long outlet ball. Won by Olympia, but taken right back by Lane, and now they look to make a move here. Long ball, nobody running though. Peyton Bushelman the closest, but unable to make any headway towards that one, and FC Olympia is going to start up again. Lee, giveaway here. It's won by Kenyete Asato. And now here comes Morales. Morales with the long ball, overlapping run by Busham when she gets there, and she's in space. Lee closing. Bushelman into the middle. Cleared out. Another good tracking run by Chelsea Wagner as she runs back to force that one out of play. Outstanding job by Wagner of tracking back on that one. It's the second time she's done that, and it's been important both times. Morales now at the end line, lays it back. Bushelman faked the cross. Now the cross goes into the middle, and it's going to be taken easily by Wynn as she just walks up to grab it. Kaylee Wilson played it up. It's going to be a foul, though, this time against FC Olympia. Free kick coming up now for Lane United.
What'd you say? You're good, you're good. Defensively, just stay connected to him. Whoever's in your zone, that's who you go to, yeah? It's not necessarily a person, whoever's in your zone, okay?
Headed back to Wynn off the free kick. Nobody around. She's going to grab it with the feet. Oh, good ball now, and here comes Lackey in space. Lackey with the shot that goes right into the hands of Augusto again. But Lackey finding a way to get open. And Olympia, it looks like a matter of time before they get one in the back of the net. But not to be undaunted as Lane United as they try to probe into the back line of SC Olympia, but quickly taken back. And again, once a run of Lackey, and she gets past one. Ginny Lackey, ball into the middle, look for the turnaround volley, and could not get on it, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. Dangerous balls coming in now from FC Olympia. Lane United going to need to ratchet up the defensive pressure if they want to keep Oli off the score sheet at this point. Long outlet coming right to me. And it's going to go right over my head and into the hands of Kyle Greenwald. Kyle Greenwood, of course, with great hands. Kept everybody safe over here. It's Lackey again, lays it off, and now a shot comes in, blocked off the line, played back out to Lackey, now right outside the 18. Ball coming in, far side. Oh, just missed the head of Chelsea Wagner. That missed by inches as that was close. But again, another goal kick coming up for Lane United. Another goal kick. And once again, it's Ginny Lackey who comes away with it. This time she takes another shot that's smothered off by Augusto. And a giveaway again. Here comes Lebargy. Give and go. This time an offside as that shot goes across, but it's going to be an offside against Noel Blaine. And she just got ahead of the back line. But the relentless pressure of FC Olympia continues here early on in the first half of this opening USLW match. FC Olympia starting to assert their dominance a little bit more and more with each passing moment. And Lane United unable to clear it out of their own zone right now. This time it gets over everybody, but Brooklyn Lee wins it. And now far side or near side, it's Wagner. Chelsea Wagner gets past one, gets past another. Can she get past the third? No, she cannot. And it's going to be won by Jasetita, but held back in by Wagner once again, coming back to win the ball. Good turn. Lebargy, give and go with Wagner. Wagner now with another cross. This time it's going to be blocked out for a corner kick by Kenyete Asato. Lexi Kenyete Asato with the block. It's going to be a corner kick again. Zonal marking here by Lane United. Quickly taken, high looping ball to the back post, headed down and headed out for a goal kick.
Yeah. 24 on the dot right now. 24 on the dot.
24 minutes played here from the rack. Lackey on the far side now with it. Taking on Julia Martin. Gets a cross in. It's going to be blocked out of there beautifully and cleared out by Lane. It's Newby, though, with it for FC Olympia. Another long ball over everybody. And once again, another goal kick coming up for Lane United. Yeah, don't forget the men have a game Friday the 23rd against Snohomish United, looking to rebound from the loss 2 days ago to Ballard. Morales with it for Lane United now. Heavy pressure by Colson, and it's going to be one right back. And now this time it's Lackey who gets the through ball in to Lebargy. Can she get there to keep it in play? Yes, she can. Finds Chelsea Wagner on the near side. This ball comes in right to the feet of the Lane defender, held in by Wagner. This time it comes in, and the shot goes in the back of the net. It's a Charro Mexican restaurant goal for Chelsea Wagner. As FC Olympia gets on the board first, it is 1-0, and that is a goal well deserved and a goal by Chelsea Wagner. And FC Olympia jumps out on top, 1-0. So 1-0 the score, FC Olympia on top. Chelsea Wagner just did not give up on that play. She hasn't given up on a play all day, and this time she's rewarded with a goal. The 25th minute. Now Noah Blaine with the turn. Still Blaine. Blaine with the left-footed shot, and that one goes in the back of the net. It's a Charro Mexican restaurant goal. Noah Blaine with her first of the season in the 26th minute. And FC Olympia now on top 2-0. A good effort to split the defense by Noel Blaine, and she gets one on the score sheet, an unassisted goal, And just like that, it's 2-0 FC Olympia. So 2 quick goals, one right after the other by FC Olympia. What does Lane United have as far as an answer? Good probing run there by Brianna Kubley, but Faith Wen able to pull it down and reset the offense for FC Olympia. Brooklyn Lee cuts it inside, long diagonal ball, looking for the run of Curran. It's going to be eventually won by Colson now in the middle. And now Brooklyn Lee again distributing the ball. Out wide, it's Wagner who scored the first goal. Forced back to Wen. Looks very comfortable back there in that nice pink and black goalkeeper kit. As a former keeper, I tell you that there's nothing better than goalkeeper kits. They get to express their individuality and their colors, and whatever color they want. I love it. And the pink and black looks fantastic. It's a good combo. Curran played it back to Newbie in the middle now. It's Chapman Haggerty. Long ball headed out by Beecraft, who's playing on a yellow card. She got that in the 8th minute. Win once again, ball at her feet. Plays it into space for Newbie on the far side. Wilson. Back to Wilson. And now resetting things back with the keeper. 2-0 the score here. Brooklyn Lee. Oh, a good touch there, but just out of the reach of Chelsea Wagner. That was Noel Blaine, the 2 goal scorers, trying to hook up there. A good flick on, but just out of the reach of Wagner, and a throw coming up now for Lane United. Set a fair tackle, and now it's Ginny Lackey. Lackey with the shot and the score! Ginny Lackey with a Charo Mexican restaurant goal! Ginny Lackey now makes it 3 in the 31st minute. And 3-0 is the score as the front line for FC Olympia piling up the stats tonight here early in the first half. And 3-0 the score. And now Lane United players having a little get-together here as they discuss what to do now, as they might be a little shell-shocked to giving up 3 goals in the last 6 minutes of play here at the rack. Substitution coming up now for FC Olympia. Ball played out by Wagner. It's going to be Ava Marshall coming in the game now for Lane United. Coming out is Malefo. She took a heavy touch. And so Malefo comes out, Marshall goes in, and Lane United looking to make something happen here, down 3 goals here in the first half. Good collective pressure by the defense, wins the ball back. Faith Wynn outlets to Brooklyn Lee, and now she's going to play it back to Wynn as nothing was there, and we're going to let things open up a little bit. 33rd minute of play here in the first half. 3-0 the score. LeBargy finds Wagner on the near side. Beecraft on her. Wagner tries to get around and does. Wagner, left-footed cross right into the middle, just over the head of Lackey. Held in by Wilson. She makes the turn. Good defensive pressure by Julia Martin, and that's going to go out for a throw. And a stoppage of play as we got somebody tying a shoe down there for Lane United. So 3-0 the score. Goals by Ginny Lackey, Chelsea Wagner, and Noel Blaine in a matter of 6 minutes is the difference in the game right now. Quick throw taken. Back to Wilson. Headed on, flick on header, pushed up over the bar, rebound, score! It's another Charro Mexican restaurant goal! The flick on header pushed up off the board, and I think we're going to give that goal to number 16, Noel Blaine, as she got the last touch. And it is 4-0 here in the 35th minute. Morales looking to make something happen. Marshall on the overlap, couldn't get there. It's going to be played up by Lee, headed on by Wagner, but held in by Beecraft. Beecraft with the flick on. Bushelman chasing. Bushelman still fighting. Couldn't get there in time, and a throw-in coming up. 4-0 the score. An onslaught of goals in the last 10 minutes. 4 goals in 10 minutes for FC Olympia, taking advantage of some good passing and some good bounces. That last one was tough because Augusto got a hand to it, made a good save off the post, but Blaine was right there to knock in the rebound for her second of the season. And 4-0 is where we stand right now. Marshall now in space. Crosses it in. Cleared out by Chapman Haggerty. Taken by LeBarger. But taken away by Marshall, and now here come Lane United. Good overlap by Wagner and a great pass there. Shingard's flying. Lackey with it. Lackey turns, shoots, and it goes into the woods. Would not have counted as offside was the call. We've got Shingards flying around the field right now. We've got soccer balls heading into the woods where they'll never be seen again. It is just pandemonium here at the rack. Marshall with it. Marshall, nice ball down the line, but it's going to be broken up by Lee. Brooklyn Lee. Colson back to Chapman Haggerty. course, Charo Mexican Restaurant, our new goal sponsor. Thank you for supporting local soccer, and you're getting your money's worth tonight. 4 Charo Mexican Restaurant goals already here in the first half. And a foul this time is going to be called as Carolina Giusettite is down, and she is not looking very good right now. Trainer coming out as she's holding that right ankle. So 4-0 the score, 4 goals in a 10-minute span. The first one by Chelsea Wagner. Then Noel Blaine got one, followed by Ginny Lackey in the 31st minute, followed up in the 35th by Noel Blaine, her second of the match. And that is where we stand right now. Some coaching going on here on the near side. Hallie Meadows and Johnny LeMay coaching up the Lane United squad. Captain Trinity Morales, as well as number 6, Hannah McLean, getting some instruction. And it looks like this could be a pretty serious injury here as both teams coming to the sideline. I think we're going to step away for just a quick second as the trainer continues to look at Carolina Giusettite, and we'll be right back. All right, good to see Carolina Giusettite gingerly making her way off the pitch right now. That was a tough injury to see, but she's able to get up and walk on her own power. I don't know if she's going to stay in the game, but she looks okay. Hopefully it's nothing too bad, but it looks like she's going to come out of the game. And there's going to be a substitution now coming in for Lane United is going to be number 8. And that's Niamh Taylor-Hughes. I don't know. Kyle, is that Taylor-Hughes? Niamh Taylor-Hughes? Yeah. Name, I guess she goes by Niamh, so
okay.
Taylor-Hughes, yeah. Niamh Taylor-Hughes. So Niamh Taylor-Hughes into the game, number 8, taking the place of Carolina Giusettite, who unfortunately had to leave with an injury, still getting some look at that shin ankle area. Back at the rack, 42nd minute of play, 4-0 the score. FC Olympia on top of Lane United. Looping ball, finds Trinity Morales. Morales turns, gets past Chapman Haggerty. Here comes another run. Oh, just an unfortunate pass. Clipped the back heel of Chapman Haggerty. And now FC Olympia looking to turn things back the other way. Nice ball down the line looking for Lackey, and Lackey can't get there. It's going to be cleared out. Throw in coming up for FC Olympia. Imani Newby with it. Plays it back to Chapman Haggerty. Now Brooklyn Lee. Out wide to Wagner. Flicked on. Cleared out. And does not stay in play. And it's going to be a throw now coming up for FC Olympia. Brooklyn Lee grabbing the ball. Makes a quick throw back to Chapman Haggerty. Going to have a little bit of stoppage time coming up here at the end of the first half. We're 2 minutes away from the end, but stoppage time could be extensive after that break there with the injury. Brooklyn Lee makes a turn. Marshall on her. LeBarge. Diagonal ball looking for the run of Wilson. Headed out nicely. Wagner gets there first. Yes, it's going to fall to Lackey, but she can't get there as Augusto comes out and grabs it to stop the attack. McLean to Marshall. Heavy pressure by FC Olympia. Sun out again on a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the South Sound. And a beautiful day to be an FC Olympia fan. 4-0 the score here as we approach halftime. This time the ball played back to Wynn. Lee, who's had an outstanding game in that center back position. Minimum of three extra minutes here as we hit 45 played. Jenny Lackey on the far side, dispossessed. Taken off her feet by number 27, Lauren Kerberg. Quickly taken is the throw. It was Curran. Now it's Lackey. Flicked in, headed out by Lane United, and now Trinity Morales with it. Gets around one, pulled down, yellow card coming, and that's going to be against number 20, Hayden Colson, as she did a jersey pull, and that's going to be a yellow card. So yellow cards for each team for jersey pulls. So we've hit stoppage time here in the South Sound. Ball played back. Now up, it's McLean. McLean wins it back to Lexus Cayete Asato. And now a long ball played up by Beecraft. Played out by Lee. It's going to be a throw in the attacking area for Lane United. I think we're going to be having sporting director Chris Wells joining us either right at the end of halftime or at the beginning of the second half. But he will be coming over here to speak with us a little bit. A lot to talk to about him. It's been a good 2-year run for this FC Olympia team, and it looks like things are right where we left them last year. Can't wait to hear his thoughts on the training environment, the players brought in, the new players, and maybe even talk about some of the old players that have left and gone on to bigger, better things. Forgot to mention Abby Jacobs, of course, one of my favorite players of all time here. Coming off a tough ACL injury, but she is recovering nicely, and I think she's getting ready to get back to soccer here. in the short term. Lackey showing some speed. That ball played back to Augusto. She's forced to play it out wide. Martin with it now for Lane United. Pushing forward. One back by FC Olympia. Now here comes Curran. Jordan Curran flicked it up. The on-rushing Lebargy. Can she get there? No, she's battling with Augusto. She wins it. Played back to Wagner, and Wagner flicks it up, and it's going to go over everybody and into the darkness of the woods and out for a goal kick. Olympia able to just get things going quickly. Their counterattack is deadly, and we've seen that tonight on display. Another ball won. This time it's Kylie Wilson. Kylie Wilson. Wilson still with it. Gets around two. Plays it in. Held in. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Kylie Wilson able to get around a couple people, but unable to get it into the middle, but wins the corner kick, and this might be the last kick of the first half. We'll see if FC Olympia can get one more before the break. Another in-swinger coming in right into the middle, headed up into the air right in front of the goal. Still there, still held in. Augusto able to come and grab it, and that is going to do it for the first half. And what a half it was, as FC Olympia jumped out on top in the 25th minute, and then the faucet was opened. 4 goals in 10 minutes, and that's where we sit right now. It's 4-0 the score. FC Olympia on top of Lane United. We're going to take a break for halftime and be right back with the second half of action right after this. You're watching USLW Soccer on the NBC Sports Engine Network. Welcome back to the rack here in Olympia, Washington. This is John McLamory here at halftime. 4-0 the score, FC Olympia on top of Lane United. It's a pleasure right now to bring you head coach Kellen Green. Kellen Green, welcome to the broadcast, and what a way to start your head coaching career here at FC Olympia.
Yeah, thanks. That was exciting. It was a great half.
It was a great half. One thing I noticed is just the consistent effort by every player in every facet of the game. I'd like to bring up Chelsea Wagner. 3 times, loses possession of the ball, tracks back, wins the ball back. I mean, we've seen this over and over again throughout the years, but what is it like to be able to coach players like that just have that drive to get the ball?
Oh man, it's amazing. I mean that was one big key of our game today, but it's not something I have to coach them. They know it. So it's great. Her work rate this half was amazing. I couldn't ask for any more from her.
Yeah, that was a really good person to point out. But I mean, at the end of the day, every player playing their position well, form is staying great, runs are being run. What are your thoughts on the first half itself? I mean, it took you a while to kind of get into the game, but once you did, things just kind of snowballed.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were a little nervous at the beginning. I think a lot of the girls, some of them have never played in the W League before, so this was a little bit, nerve-wracking for them. But I think once they kind of got on the field and got the couple passes in, they were feeling better and got into the groove. And from the bench, we were saying that once we get that first goal, the floodgates are going to open. So yeah, it was great.
And so you've had a journey to get to this point here. I mean, you're a former player,
yeah.
Your assistant coach last year, head coach this year. Seeing the progression of the team throughout the years, I'm looking at the signings that you and Chris Wells have brought in this year, and I keep thinking to myself, God, this team's going to be better than last year. And I said, how is this possible? But yet, what do you attribute it to? Like, the word must be out about the atmosphere here, the training level. Is that a reason why people want to come here and play?
Yeah, I think so. I think we push the level, and we understand that this is just a stopping point for a lot of people, and we give them a good space to improve in a short amount of time. We don't expect players to make every game, but there's a lot of players who come in and they want to play, and they want to play hard, and they want to improve. So that's I think our draw, and we had some really good national rankings. I think that also helps, and we work really hard. We have a small staff, and we make it as professional as possible. I think that's also a big thing for these players.
Yeah, and I think that having been with this team since before the USL 2, it's just fun to see, and it's fun to see the players really embrace the culture that Olympia has, and really represent the community well with their attitude and the way that they play. I want to say good luck with the rest of the season and with the rest of today's game, of course, but I'm sure we'll talk more in the future, and good luck.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Welcome back to the rack in Olympia, Washington for the second half of today's USLW home opener for FC Olympia. And they find themselves on top of Lane United by a score of 4-0. Goals by Chelsea Wagner, 2 by Noel Blaine, and 1 by Jenny Lackey. The scoring tonight for FC Olympia on a beautifully sunny and cold spring northwest day here in Olympia. No changes made by either team at halftime. Oh, lots of changes for Lane United. I take that back. Okay, lots of changes for everybody. I was too busy talking with head coach Kellen Green to get prepped here for the second half. So we'll get those from the official here coming up shortly. But in the meantime, corner kick coming up now for FC Olympia. Outswinger. This one goes right up over everybody. It didn't swing, it just went out, and it went out of play behind the goal for a goal kick. Start the clock. Don't start the clock then.
Yeah, I'm having problems with the clock.
Lane United now
The feet, so
coming back up.
the score and everything.
Here they come, Lane United. Long ball into the middle. Finds the run and bodied off the ball nicely by Amani Newby to stop the run, but still danger to take care of here. Lane United pressing forward. Trinity Morales out wide. Cross comes into the middle, headed up and out by Curran. Newly into the game, number 9, Maya Hinson, center mid player for FC Olympia.
I'm staying with one for the second. I gotta put this in.
And now looking for the run of Lackey. It could not get it to her. It's going to be cleared out by Lexus Cañete Asato. And now back into the middle for Lane United.
Yeah, they had a clock problem, so I didn't run. I had to throw it away.
Julia Martin now with it.
Back up without screwing anything else up.
Into the middle. Brooklyn Lee there steals the ball out of the feet of Morales.
Yeah.
Plays it back to Wynn. Ooh, dangerous ball. That came in pretty quick, but Wynn
And then I go, oh, it's
able to handle it.
video sources, 45 to 90.
Long looping ball looking for Lackey again. That was Curran with the pass. It's going to be kept by FC Olympia, though. As Ashley Roney in the game as well, battling and committing the foul. It's going to be a free kick coming up now for Lane United. And here comes the substitution information. Brianna Kubley out. Emily Puita in for Lane United. And Addison Di Blondell in at keeper for Ana Augusto, who had some good saves but gave up 4 in that first half. Those are the 2 subs for Lane United. And now for FC Olympia, Maya Hinson, number 9, in for Manon Lebarger. Ashley Roney, number 21, in for number 22, Chelsea Wagner. And in goal, Cassidy Kurgan in for Faith Wynn. And those are our changes here. Ball stays in play. It's going to be
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
clipped out. Good feet once again by Kyle Greenwood as he is able to
Audio line's on.
protect me again from wayward soccer balls. I'm in a precarious spot standing on a stepladder because if the feet get flicked out from underneath me, I've got a little bit of a fall.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to talk in your ear through that.
Need all the help I can get. Oh, good run there. It's Kylie Wilson, and she's going to get there before it heads out. Ball played into the middle, lays back down, could not get away. Rebound coming. Lackey keeps it in play. Looks like it hit a hand, and it did.
It's good now.
That was not Lackey. That was Maya Hinson, who went for the rebound, but it went off the hand and restarting. Free kick coming up now, Lane United. Quickly taken. Out wide to Julia Martin. Flicked up into the air. Headed up nicely by Newbie. Held in. Flick on header by Lackey. And that ball's going to go out, and it's going to be a goal kick off the feet of Jordan Curran. Goal kick taken. Julia Martin with it on the near side. Laid back in the middle. Dangerous ball into the middle of the box, but cleared out by Lane United. Eventually won by the feet of Jordan Colson, though, for FC Olympia, and restarting out of the middle now is Kayla Chapman-Haggerty. Newbie trying to make a run down the line, or a pass down the line, just trickled out of play and out for a throw-in for Lane United. These beautiful Taylor Shellfish jerseys that FC Olympia has. If you have a chance, get over to the FC Olympia page. Check out the intro video for the Taylor Shellfish Farm. It's just a really well-produced video, and we like to thank Taylor Shellfish. They've been in the community for over 100 years, providing shellfish to the masses, and we appreciate them, you know, stepping up and help support local soccer. These women work hard to put a good product on the field, and we couldn't do it without sponsors like them. And these jerseys look fantastic, and I will be buying one. And you should too. Go to the website, gofcoly.com, and buy some merch. And check out the tickets as well. We've got games coming up. Home game for the men on Friday as they take on Snohomish United. Snohomish United getting a win in their first ever USL 2 match, beating Tacoma Stars. And they'll come down here to take on FC Olympia. Martin with pressure, but unable to hold it. Looking up for Lackey. Lackey couldn't control it. Oh, and another good save. This time by Connor, our cameraman, keeping the ball away from me. I don't know what I would do without these people. I'd probably be broken on the ground. Good overlapping ball and a great run on the far side. This could be promising. Lackey into the middle. It's going to be held up. Lackey rebound, shot, block, save by the keeper. Addison Di Blondell with a great save as Lackey looked to get her second of the game. That ball forced out, and another throw coming up. Again, apologies for the wind. It is quite a windy day out here on the prairie. Maya Hinson winning a corner for FC Olympia, and there's no let up with this team, and I think that's a testament to the culture we have here at FC Olympia. You heard Kellen Green talk about that at halftime. People want to come here and play, and I think that one of the reasons is just the hard-nosed attitude that this team has. This ball headed back up into the middle. Di Blondell reaches up to grab it, and a foul is going to be called, this time against Hinson as she went up for the ball. Di Blondell obviously has I guess you could say she has the right to that ball. Maybe a touch more than the field player does, but she had it, and that's a good call. But again, I was a keeper and I'm biased, so every ball is the keeper's ball.
1-1.
Long ball out by Di Blondell. Flicked on, played up for Bushelman, but unable to get there. And Kayla Chapman-Haggerty out of the University of South Florida. With it now, near side Amani Newby. Slices it up into the ref tent. Good thing there's no refs in there. That could have been dangerous. Martin now with it for Lane. Foul called, this time against Jordan Curran.
10:35 into the game.
Oh, a good ball there by Lackey. Curran with the turn and the shot, but it goes right into the hands of Addison Di Blondell. Another good opportunity and another shot saved by Lane United.
Sign him up. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse is employee of the day. Employee of the day. Same hands as a keeper.
We have fun here at FC Olympia if you hadn't noticed. Good ball now once again. It's Hinson into the middle. Oh, McLean gets a foot to it and breaks it up before it falls. I lost myself. Okay, now we're back. We're back. Oh, Hinson takes one off the chest, but held in by FC Olympia. Curran now with plenty of space. She pushes forward. Curran into the middle for Lackey. Good ball. Takes the left-footed shot, and it goes in the back of the net. It's a Charo Mexican restaurant to go. Ginny Lackey with her second of the game in the 58th minute, and it is 5-0. FC Olympia running away with the opener, a 5-0 goal, and making a statement early here in the Northwest Division of the USLW League. Assist to Jordan Curran on that goal. It was a beautiful, beautiful pass. And an even better setup by Lackey to get that left-footed shot in. Nothing Addison Di Blondell could do, as that one was placed perfectly. And FC Olympia, new team, new players, same results as they are up.
24 scored that goal, not 22. 24 scored that goal. 22's not even on. It's really hard to see the numbers.
So the goal by Ginny Lackey, her second of the game, makes it 5, and FC Olympia off and running, like I mentioned. No let up either. We knew and we know that a lot of things come down to goal differential in these leagues, so don't expect any let off by FC Olympia tonight. Lackey ball cross field, headed up and out, but held in by Colson and cleared eventually by Lane United. Brooklyn Lee tracking all the way back to get it. She's just going to let that one run out of play. Oh, no, she's not. She's going to pick it up and flick it over to the new keeper, Cassidy Kurgan, and restart things in the middle with Kayla Chapman-Haggerty. Ashley Roney calling for the ball here on the near side. She's got space. Long ball over the top. She's going to make the run. Can she get there? No, it's out of her reach and falls into the hands of Addison Dye Blondell. More changes coming up now for FC Olympia. We'll get to those in just a minute. Clearance headed back down, but won by Julia Martin, held in by FC Olympia, or by Lane, excuse me. That is number 13, Emily Puita. But it's going to be won by Lackey, chested down, flick on ball, goal! Make it a hat trick for Noelle Blaine as she gets her third on a beautiful cross by Ginny Lackey, and that is a Charo Mexican restaurant goal. So Noelle Blaine with the hat trick, Ginny Lackey with the assist to give her 3 points on the night, and FC Olympia making things happen in the 61st minute of the game. Into the game now for FC Olympia, Jalen Byman and Vivian Spalding coming out. Kayla Chapman Haggerty. And I believe Kylie Wilson out of the game as well. So 6-0 the score here. FC Olympia on top. Kayla Chapman Haggerty out and Kylie Wilson out. I was right. So that is where we stand right now. 6-0 the score. FC Olympia making things happen. New team, same results here at FC Olympia. Oh, good turn by Roney. Trinity Morales, triple team comes. Look at Ginny Lackey tracking back to midfield to win that ball. This is the effort I was talking with Coach Green about at halftime. Was players, yeah, they have their position, but they also know that you can't do anything if you don't have the ball. And every player putting an effort forward that every other player's feeding off of, and this is a sight to behold. This team looks good. Spalding trying to get there. Couldn't. Cleared out by Lane United. Up into the middle. More substitutions coming in now, this time for Lane United. Number 31, Salome de Newberg coming in for Lane United. And number 30, Gabriella Stone coming in for Lane United. Offside the call there as the run was looking for Maya Henson. She was over the back of the last defender. And those substitutions will be made now. Coming out, number 13, Emily Puita, and number 15, Peyton Bushelman. Oh, and a steal now, and here comes Lackey. Lackey, tried to make the pass. Good defensive play by Lane United to win it back. Lackey tracking, wins it back, plays it to Newbie, back to Lackey on the near side, cuts it inside.
The uniforms look good. It's just like the dark parts of the socks.
Lays it back, and now restarting in the middle with Jalen Byman. And a giveaway, and now a 2-on-3. Lane United, one more pushing up, 3-on-3. Give and go. Overlapping run. It's Marshall. Marshall takes the shot that's going to be deflected up and out into the woods for a goal, a corner kick. Corner kick for Lane United.
It's a corner, but I don't know which corner. Far right. Okay. The ball's up. Yeah. Got that. 2 from you. 2.
So 2 players down there at the corner flag getting ready for this one. Everybody lined up at the line. Short, quick kick taken. Another layoff. Ball into the middle, right into the hands of the new goalkeeper, Cassidy Kurgan. And I'm going to call that an Ole Federal Savings good big save.
2 from you. 2. 1-1.
Long looping ball over the top of everyone, goes out of bounds for a throw.
Two.
68th minute of play here, 6-0 the score. FC Olympia on top of Lane United. Noel Blaine with the hat trick, Ginny Lackey with 2, and Chelsea Wagner with 1. Those are your goal scorers tonight. Newbie battling, wins it, gets it to Byman. Byman now out to Newbie. Over the top, once again, Lackey making a run. Ginny Lackey tries to get past Kerberg, but can't as Kerberg blocks it out of play. Throw in coming up near side. Lackey right there. She's going to take it. Oh, good back heel there by Roney. Roney with space. Flicks it into the middle. Headed on. Pushed. Saved by Di Blondell. A great save by the keeper there. But the work not done. Roney into the middle again. Cuts back. Lays it off. Trinity Morales with the win, and now here comes Lane United on a potential breakout. Colson was there, but she got dispossessed. But it was Maya Henson who came back, and once again, another example of good track back by the defense in order to make stuff happen. Oh, Spalding with some great footwork, keeps the ball, plays it back to Lee, and now into the middle, it's Byman.
Not too bad on my end, so still looks good.
Amani, with the sun beginning to set here.
Yeah, maybe it's the far side of the field that you pick it up when you go higher. I don't know.
Dunenberg with the block goes out. I got the pronunciation from her before the game, so I know that it's right. Dunenberg. She's French. I had to get the French accent in there.
You got it.
It's crazy that this is like a turf field, but there's like dirt that flies up. It's pretty tech. Okay.
Byman.
Genius.
Hinson out wide looking for Spalding.
Yeah. I guess turf fields, when they're too tough too, like you can like really hurt yourself if you like stub your toe or whatever, that has a little gig or something. Or yeah. I know my wife's like, how does it stop weeds from growing? I'm like, fuck off, I know.
Cleared out. Duneberg.
Yeah, like a mat. Yeah, right.
Now Morales for Lane United.
Grass on top. Right. I came out here actually when they were redoing it. I was like, it was pretty cool.
Lackey in the corner. It's going to go off of Lackey and out for a throw as that one went out just before the corner flag. More substitutions now coming in, this time for Olympia.
2-2.
Coming into the game, number 7, Vivian Akiram.
1-1.
Brooklyn Lee now.
I think it's about time for another goal, wouldn't you say?
Roney battling. She's going to get it. Makes the turn. Faces up Martin.
Yeah, right.
Roney cuts to the inside. Lays off for Colson. Colson. Back to Spalding. I got to go. I got to get.
So mute, and I'll let you know when I'm
Come
ready.
on. Let's go. Let's go.
And we're back here at the Regional Athletic Complex here in Olympia, Washington, USLW action. John McGlamory graciously coming on the air for the majority of the game and had to step away. Name's Ryan, going to be covering the rest of the game. We've got a corner kick, FC Olympia, here in the 74th minute. Score 6-0 if you're just tuning in, second half here in Olympia, Washington. Corner kick coming in. Nice kick into the box, but cleared out by Lane United. Artesians looking to reset in the back. Jalen Byland, little post up forward. Nice little trace into the box, but cleared out by Lane United. A nice little action there in the box there for FC Olympia. And these kits are pretty incredible. Taylor Shellfish out of Shelton, Washington, a global shellfish leader. These holographic pearl kits. FC Olympia trying to get down into the sideline here in the corner. Lane United ends it up with it. Passed into the FC Olympia midfield, and looks like they're going to restart here. Byman again playing across to Brooklyn Lee Stadium High School, Tacoma, Washington, playing at Louisville. Second year with the Artesians. Nice little play in from Imani Newby, Seattle U. Now cross into the box. A little errant, but goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Sun is hanging behind some clouds here. We thought there might be some rain coming in, but we're looking like we might be in a safe place. The fourth official might think otherwise. He's got his jacket on. He's looking nice and toasty and warm. As the goal kick is going on here for Lane United. Nice little hit, looking like 50-50 challenge there. FC Olympia ending up with the ball. Nice little move by FC Olympia and a foul by number 21, Julia Martin. Lane just kind of got the ball turned around her and sacrificed the foul to stop the progress of play. Vyman is going to be taking the free kick for FC Olympia. Seattle U. And the cross in the box almost finds a waiting feet, but just scrambled in the box. Looked like it's going to go out for a corner kick, though. Looked like I thought it was going to be a goal kick, but corner kick called. I don't have good eyes. I'm not wearing my glasses today, so bear with me, folks. A short corner kick. We'll pass into the sideline here. Looking to take it down the end line. They'll cross into the box. Nice. Looked like a kind of a scary ball there, but just little over the net into the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick. 78th minute approaching. If you're just tuning in, 6-0 FC Olympia hosting Lane United out of Eugene, Oregon. Brooklyn Lee being subbed out right now. Number 15, Lawson Willis, entering into the game here in the 78th minute. Brooklyn Lee, solid game from the defender out of Louisville, Tacoma, Washington native. Stadium High School was a Tacoma News Tribune Player of the Year her senior year a couple years back. Just a talented player. Subbed out here. Solid game. Olympia making a play down the right side. Across into the back is going to find the feet. Number 21, Ashley Roney. And into the hands of the goalkeeper for Lane United. Looking to get something started here. Looks like it's going to be a free kick. FC Olympia, number 5. Byman. Nice hit into the box. Lofting ball, trying to find the head of an FC Olympia forward, but cleared out by Lane. Excellent defense on that foul, on that cross. Cross into the middle, just over the top of the crossbar for the Artesians. Still knocking on the door, looking for that 7th goal today. Goal kick, Lane. Next game for FC Olympia as a whole, as a club, Friday, May 23rd, the USL men will be hosting Snohomish United, newcomers to the USL League 2. Friday night, 7 o'clock kick here at Well 80 Pitch at Regional Athletic Complex. Throwing Lane, trying to make something happen here in the waning moments of the second half, but FC Olympia ending up with the ball. Making its way down the sideline. Oli looking for a play in the middle of the post-up forward. Takes it down to the end line. Low cross. Just cleared by Lane United. Olympia still has the ball, still trying to make a play. And it looks like it's going to go out. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick, Lane. Big scramble there. Look like some of the Oly players are asking for a corner kick, but it is a goal kick. But the aggressive play still happening here in the 80th minute.
Oh yeah, 1. Oh, staying with 2 for a second. 1-1.
Oly moving the ball around, pressing the reset button, switching it around, transitioning into the corner, but this ball is going to make it all the way down into Ashley Roney. Ashley Roney looking like she wants to take it down the sideline, but Lane just cleared it out. Throw in. I'm back to number 14, Imani Newby, Seattle University defender. Passing it to Byman. Byman back to Newby. Jordan Karan. A lot of Seattle U players out in the field today. The Red Hawks. A lot of great players out of the Seattle University Division I NCAA school in our Pacific Northwest. Lane United goal kick, playing it short. Little possession. Finds FC Olympia's feet. A little 50-50 there, but it's going to be Lane United throwing. Can you just... All right, throwing FC Olympia here. If you're just tuning in, 83rd minute, 6-0. Lane United visiting from Eugene, Oregon. Lane United trying to make something happen here, trying to get on the board at least. Play into the sideline here in front of the Oly bench. Ashley Roney trying to make a play down the sideline. Oh, and a big foul from Ashley. It's going to be a Lane United free kick as they play it quick and early, trying to make something happen. Oh, and all alone, Gabriella Stone trying to make a break for it, play into the middle. Lane United trying to find a post up forward, but it looks like it's going to be cleared out by FC Olympia. All the way back to Ashley Roney. Roney can play it down the sideline here. It's going to be throw in Lane United. 6 Charo Mexican restaurant goals, the formerly El Serape on the west side. A wonderful family-owned Mexican restaurant supporting all of the artisan goals this USL summer of soccer. Go visit them. The formerly El Serape on the west side, rebranded to Charo. It's delicious Mexican food in a wonderful bar. It's got a little fireplace in the middle of it, nice and cozy. FC Olympia pressing the reset button again, down to the back. Trying to make something down the left side of the field, on the west side. Vivian out of Villanova trying to make a play on it, but Lane United throwing. Newby into Ashley Roney again, trying to make something happen. Olympia still on the counter, still looking to make something happen. Hayden Colson sending it out towards the left side of the field, trying to find Vivian's feet. Vivian cutting into the field, but couldn't quite get past the defender. Passing it back into the center back. Big chip into the corner, trying to find Roney's feet. Nice little touch, but offside called by the AR. Want to thank the crew today. Wonderful USL officiating crew. best in the business here in Olympia and surrounding areas, obviously, traveling in. Approaching the 86th minute here in the second half.
It's that cloud cover here. It's about to get real bright.
Lane United trying to find the possession here in the midfield and are making some ground, but intercepted by FC Olympia here. Not a whole lot happening in this counter last 15 minutes or so. But good crowd here at Regional Athletic Complex here in Olympia, Washington. A new pop-up stadium done by the Artesians. Crossing the box. Oh, big parry by the Lane United goalkeeper. Olympia still has the ball, trying to make something happen. Shooting just goes wide. A deflection. Another deflection, and it looks like it's going to go out and for a goal kick. Looked like Oli was going to get another chance there to maybe get to 7, but it was a nice crossing parry from the goalkeeper to save the day for Lane. Next home match for FC Olympia USLW League, May 31st. It's a Saturday. Taking on newcomers to the USLW League Northwest Division, West Seattle Roadies. Their brother club, West Seattle Junction FC. They're kind of in that West Seattle area. May 31st, tickets at fcoli.com. Goal kick, Lane United here, 88th minute approaching, 6-0 FC Olympia. Opening USLW League match, big recruiting offseason for the Artesians. Always interesting to see how things play out first game. Seems to be going quite well for the Artesians. And Kellen Green, first-year head coach in the USLW League, was a player the last 2 years, was a captain in the inaugural USLW League year, 2023-2024, moved into an assistant coaching role with Ben Willis helming the team as head coach. And then Ben Willis actually ended up with Lexington as a pro women's head coach. And so we find Kellen here today. First ever match, 6-0. So congrats to Kellen Green. First win in the USLW League as a head coach. Olympia trying to move the ball around here on the right side of the field, the east side of the field. Newbie makes a shake past the player. Nice, the Lane United. Trying to find options here, but a nice little press by Lane United right now. A lot of energy still happening here in the 89th minute. Byman going to be taking the free kick for Oli. I want to thank our broadcast sponsor, Forelli's Pizza. Several locations around the Puget Sound. Just a wonderful local family company. All over, Thurston County, also in Pierce, King County. Just a wonderful group supporting our broadcast efforts this year. Corner kick, FC Olympia. 90th minute, just seconds away. We're all super curious to see what the fourth official over here is going to say for stoppage time. Or if they're going to cut out and go to Forelli's Pizza too. And a little scramble in the box, but a nice block. Defensive effort there by Lane United, and we got a clearance. Lane United trying to make a play, a little break for it on this east side of the rack. Field 1 here on the turf. Lane United shaking a little bit. A newbie playing some solid defense there and caught up. Actually, correction, Hayden Colson, just a wonderful defensive effort. Didn't give up on it. Colson made up quite a bit of ground. Pretty extraordinary. And that's it, folks. Referee calls it no stoppage time today. 6-0 is the final. USLW League action opening here in Olympia, Washington. Some wonderful goals scored by FC Olympia here. Mainstay was about four goals in the first half, 2 in the second half. Some wonderful play. We want to thank Lane United for making the trip up to Eugene, Oregon, and all of those tuning in across the region in USL. FC Olympia still maintains the Northwest Division undefeated record, 0 losses in 2 years, and now including the first game of 2025, the 2-time Northwest defending champions of the USLW League Northwest Division. Taking care of business here at the Regional Athletic Complex in Olympia, Washington, the new pop-up stadium provided by the Artesians. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Forelli's Pizza, obviously, for sponsoring the stream tonight. Forelli's Pizza, multiple locations around the Puget Sound. Go get some delicious pizza, all kinds of apps and delicious beer. Family-friendly as well. We also want to thank Charo Mexican Restaurant, west side of Olympia, formerly El Serape. Go get some Mexican food. They got an amazing bar for happy hour and your friends and corporate outings. Charo Mexican Restaurant, formerly El Serape on the west side. As the FC Olympia players look to congratulate and thank all of the fans making the trek today, all the supporters that are coming out to the pop-up stadium here in Olympia, Washington. Brand new venue for FC Olympia, and a wonderful way to say thank you for supporting local soccer as they clap and they pay homage to all of the supporters making the trek out. We also want to thank Forma Construction, Well 80 Brew House, Lucky Dog Casino out of Hoodsport. If you're ever climbing or doing some hiking or doing some Lake Cushman or the Olympic Mountains, stop by Lucky Dog Casino, the Drift restaurant. You can do to-go orders. There's all kinds of fun amenities and food on your trips to the Olympic Mountains. Lucky Dog Casino, just north of Hood, or just south of Hoodsport on the Skokomish Reservation. Wonderful group, Skokomish Tourism and Lucky Dog Casino. We also want to thank Premier Airport Shuttle, formerly Capital Aeroporter. If you're looking for an easy way to get to the airport, go to Premier Airport Shuttle. We also want to thank Wembley Soccer Shop. Wembley Soccer Shop, all of the title apparel needs and equipment for FC Olympia, Wembley Soccer Shop. And then last but not least, we do want to thank Taylor Shellfish, global leader in shellfish, based out of Shelton, Washington. New title partner on the Hollow Pearl kits, the oyster kits for FC Olympia. If you're interested in buying these pearlescent, ever-changing color kits, you can go to fcoly.com. Get your orders. They do mail domestically as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to this broadcast. I want to thank Cartwright Media and all the crew and all the camera crew for coming out today. We got Field Cam's Connor Rubin, and we've got just the Cartwright family in general just running this whole beast, and we can't do it without Forelli's Pizza and Cartwright Media. So that's it from here at FC Olympia in Olympia, Washington. 6-0 FC Olympia over Lane United. Thank you so much, folks.